Good, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. LinkedIn has added some new features that we're going to be talking about. But before we get into all of that, let me just announce that on Sunday night, I'm going to do a special training on how to recruit whales with LinkedIn and Facebook's newest features that we're going to be talking about. Whales know a lot of people, and when you bring a whale into your business, they bring a lot of people with them. So you might want to make sure you don't miss it. It's going to be Sunday night, 9 o'clock. All right. Now let me take a look in the chat window here. Now, for those of you that are in boot camp, let me as I mentioned in the last session of boot camp, we're going to be adding daily motivational posting images to the to your tools, along with daily motivational gifts. So, as well as case studies. Going to make it easier for you to come up with the material. All right, so Tiffany has some conversations. Jacqueline has a conversation. Okay. So let's hop over here. That's Facebook. I need LinkedIn. Okay, Lee, it's moving along, but we're gonna pop in and all right. Okay, now. With access to millions of people. Comes down to conversation. Who are you talking to? And are you talking to the right people? So we're going to look at some conversations and Amelia, you're having a problem. All right, we'll take a look at that too. So first, so Amelia, what do you mean you're having a problem connecting with people?
Well, I have not even started one conversation and I feel so bad. But as soon as I'm trying to search. I don't know, for example, I've been posting and the people that have been liking is either people that are out of the country and Maleluca doesn't work out of the country or people that are very close to me at work that I know that
How many people are you connected to?
500.
Oh, you got more than that.
Yeah. And so yes, I have not started conversation. So I have like a mental break and I said, oh my God.
All right. Okay.
So I was starting to search for at stay-home moms that are looking for a job.
Mhm.
And that is what I was asking you yesterday, since they have not they are stay-home moms, right? They're looking at a job. How do I start the conversation with them, for example?
Well, you start the conversation the same way you start the conversation with everybody. All right, if we went over it in the last session of boot camp, but you can send the scripts.
Yeah, I'm printing that.
Okay, so what you're gonna do first message on LinkedIn, your page came up on LinkedIn, someone I should like to know. After seeing what you do, I'd have to agree. So this is what you do to make the initial connection. So all you're gonna do is, if we look down here at your background, you're a teacher, you're a trainer. Actually, you could literally talk to anybody.
Mhm.
Now, if you're looking for stay-at-home moms, the way you search, where computers are exact instruments. You have to type it in perfectly. If you're off a letter, so if you want to reach out to stay-at-home moms, just type in mom.
Mhm.
Or to people. Okay, so you got 804,000 mothers. Now, stay-at-home mom, at the enter key, you got 115,000 stay-at-home moms. So all you're gonna do is check to see how active they are. And then you send them that first message.
First, first I connect, and once they accept my
No,
connection.
no.
Okay. Okay, that was my,
When you go to make the connection, you don't hit connect. Let's take a look at this one here. You bring up a profile. Now, first and foremost, we need to see if she's active.
mhm.
So come down here to activity. Wow, she posted something 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign. Let's come over here. Comments. She made a comment a year ago.
A year ago.
Come over here, reactions. Okay,
One week.
now this was a week ago. So at least we know she's around. So now what you do is you hit the connect button. Then you come down here, add the note, put that note in there and send it to her. You go down the list, stay-at-home moms. You do the same thing with each one. Here's another one. Come down. There isn't very much information here. Go to activity. No posts. She liked this 2 years ago. It's too old.
No,
So you reach out to people.
okay,
You send the first message.
perfect.
Then when they accept the connection, you hit them with the second message. Nice to connect with you. Now, we covered that in the second session of boot camp. And we touched on it again Thursday in the third session of boot camp when we talked about communicating. But that's all you do. Now, I'm not so sure. You might want to search for stay-at-home moms, but I would also be looking for teachers that are looking for opportunities.
Mhm.
Let's go up here. Look for opportunity. People. About 1.1 million. You go up here. Let's add teachers. Teachers that are looking for an opportunity, you got 165,000. You can break it down by location, just do the United States. You got 72,000. And reach out to them and hit the first message. When they accept, hit the second. You can do 15 a day. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I'm going to log out of my account. So Jackie, what's the email address you use?
Got me. 2022 Pi. There it is. Yeah, her name is Alicia, right there. Top of my list.
Okay. You know, I just heard yesterday that one of my favorite students was actually speaking from the main stage at the Isogenics event,
Wow.
teaching everybody about social media.
Hmm.
So, I mean, the first month that I worked with her, she signed up 26 people. She was on fire. So let's take a look and see.
I love her response to my question.
Okay. Okay. So she's open to work. Is she looking for something? Oh, let's take a look at that. Okay, so you reached out to her. In July. So Mia, look what she did. She sends the first message. The woman accepted her. Then she sent the second message. That's all there is to it.
You helped me with that question.
All right. Okay, so it's not unusual that teachers burn out. I'm interested in helping others to be the best that they can be on the job. Well, that's what you do. We really have a lot in common. All right, so many teachers today are leaving teaching. Debbie, give me the class. Give me 15 minutes. Okay, well, it didn't take a, what's your internet business? All right, so here you would put, when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Avon, Mary Kay, Amway. What do you know about companies like that? Now, you missed
A team building.
well,
I have that in the back of my mind. Because she also made the statement that she feels stagnated. There's no
Well-
room to grow.
well, here's the thing. You clearly know that she has a need. You clearly know that you've got something that she would like. So there's 3 opportunities that you missed to basically make the transition. Okay. So I got a position. I'm still teaching, so I have some income coming in. Right here. You know, many people, many teachers today that are burned out. It's right here. You could have done it here too. It doesn't matter. The important thing is you finally got down here. So
I think that's an incredible response.
well, well,
It's not what I expected.
so Now, we want to end with a question, so we could say transition. You pull up some of the things that she says she likes to do.
He uses the word mentoring. I really enjoy mentoring.
I'm interested in helping others to be the best that they can be,
Right.
okay? You got to get that out of the way. And believe me, she knows about those companies.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And next, it's going to be showing, well, it depends. You can't predict.
I was looking at page 37 in the script book, how to describe network marketing,
Mhm.
37, 38, and 39.
Yeah. Well, that works. But first, you got to find out what she knows about it.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, because like I said, she probably does know something about it. All right. Okay. Now.
Hello.
Hello, so now I got your message. Now you said you had something like how many, 100 and something?
109.
Okay. All right. So now. You've already
I
got,
went back.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I went back through all my conversations since I started in April, and those are all the people who've commented back on my after the third message.
Okay, all right. So now here's what you're gonna do. Not all of those people are gonna be people that you want to continue the conversation with.
Right.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring up the profile, look at it, look at them again. Now, you already know how to start the conversation, right? That post.
Yep.
Okay, so what I want you to do now, because your activity is going to fall into 3 areas. One, now that we've made these connections, is to start the conversation following the script. And you could do that relatively quickly. I mean, you feel comfortable now picking out the question?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, all right, so go for it.
Okay.
If you make a mistake, well, we'll catch it. Okay, because
Okay.
the only way you're going to learn is to do it. We've and I don't think you'll make very many mistakes. And frankly, if you're not sure what to do, then just wait. And when we have our next coaching session, we'll deal with it then. But what we want to do is, like we talked about last week, we need to identify the people that you've learned enough about them so that we can now transition over to introducing the business and using the project launch script to get them to
Okay.
actually look. So if we come down here, let's take a look at Ross. I know you've got a list. So he's a retail store manager. And we'll come down here. So we attended this, how to escape retail and get more work-life balance without taking a pay cut. Get into your business. So I've been fortunate enough to work between 4 different building full-times in 2 states. All right, so, okay, so poor guy, he worked here for 12 years. Before that, he worked here for 10. 22 years in retail. Okay, so now he just told you my position is terminated at the end of the month, looking for new employment that can utilize my skills. Perfect. Okay. So here, what you would do, remember, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to hit them with the image. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you hit him with that picture, and then look at his response. Looking for new employment that can utilize my skills. We ask open-ended questions that start with the words who, what, when, where, how, and why. What's the
So you'd have-
obvious question?
What skills are you looking to utilize?
What, well, looking for that can utilize my skills. What are your skills? You know, but we want to do it in a conversational style. So we could say, after 22 years in retail management, I'm sure you've got a number of skills. What do you consider to be your best skills?
Okay.
All right. And then when he comes back and tells you that, remember, his position is terminated at the end of the month. So right now we still work. So we're maybe one conversation away from going into the project launch. Does he want to stay in, is he going to stay in retail, or is he going to look for something else? So who are some of the other people you wanted me to look at?
Erica, Erica.
Okay. I've been working, I have been looking for work. Okay, it was June 17th. So now she's married.
Mhm.
Okay. Now. How are you doing? So this was Friday. This what was this, yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we can have a little fun with this, okay? So, how long has it been since you worked? We have to go back and look at her profile. Okay, so she's been out of work since December. Well, that's 7 months. All right, now. Over here. Let me pull this up. We're gonna have fun. Come on. Okay, so first, what you want to do here is you want to, you know, you want to pay a compliment, nice picture. Okay, that's first.
Mhm.
Then you want to ask her, what did you enjoy doing the most in your other jobs?
Okay.
Okay, because the overall strategy is when you're looking for somebody that says, I like helping people, I like helping people be as good as they can be. Then we can come back and say, you know, no wonder LinkedIn suggested we connect, because I like to do those same things. And then we can move into, you know, what did you like doing the most, you know, in your previous jobs? And then it'll be, we'll transition over to show her your business.
Okay.
Want to make it conversational, so pay her a compliment about the picture.
Right.
Actually, terrible thing to say, but I have a coaching student that rose to the top of his company in 4 months, brand new to network marketing. You know, it's all about picking the right people, being selective. Well, he was in Isogenics, and they had a nutritional cleanse for people that wanted to lose weight. So he was looking for people that were overweight. That's not the direction you're going to go here, but it's certainly a thought. So what else are we looking at?
Gina, Jina, or sorry, Gina.
So again, see, this is why I can't emphasize it enough. Posting, sharing images between the conversations you have. All right, so again, the other thing that you have to keep in the back of your mind is that she's going to be with the company until the 20th, so she's still working.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is she why is she being let go? Is the store closing?
Yeah,
Okay, so
they're a branch off of Bed Bath and Beyond.
okay, so then what's going to happen with her is when the store closes, she's going to be eligible for unemployment. And so she's going to have some income coming in. And right away, you have to understand that their initial reaction is they're going to be looking for jobs. So you have to be her friend, follow along the same road. What do you like to do? What are you good at? And then it's just a continuation. Team management. Regional store. All right. And now we could literally, now she's writing to you. Welcome to my network. Now, if we go over here, put the mouse in there and just go like that, then she sees that you read it and she thinks you're typing. So you would come over here and put in the next, the icebreaker. How long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? We look at her profile to see training coordinator. Yes, these are the kinds of people that you really want to talk to. Been with him for 5 years. You're picking great people. Now, the question is, now, what we could do here is we could we could make this go a little faster. And let's come up here. For some reason, my search isn't working. And I was gonna take a little shortcut by sending her the light at the end of the tunnel thing, but wrong. Stick with the plan. Send her the icebreaker. And then how is she being affected by everything that's happening with Bed Bath and Beyond? Is she still working? And then basically, okay.
When people, I've had a guy, he accepted my request and then he immediately started talking about his CBD company and stuff. What do you do with people like that? Do you just ignore them or?
Well,
And,
no, you look at you look at the profile, see how long they've been doing it. If they've only been doing it a short period of time, you can control the conversations by saying, what did you do before? But these people should have a very, very low priority. If you never got back to them right away, that's okay. Every once in a while, if you're in a playful mood, you could send them a message like, is this really working for you? Or whatever happened to hello, nice to meet you.
okay.
There's let me and the only thing about that really is that it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Now, if you really, I have, one of my students who has a outrageous sense of humor, and she's also very pretty. Would type back to somebody that did that. Clearly, you're new to the world of social media. So let me give you a clue. If you were looking to take a woman to bed, you'd kiss her first. Okay. So that, but again, you derive a little bit of satisfaction from it. But again, we really want to devote our time to talking to the people that we know clearly are going to be candidates for your business.
Okay.
And you can also tell who's good. You can tell by the way they talk to you, who you want to talk to and who you don't. Let me take a look at. All right. So
Thanks.
you go ahead and you know what to do. So on Monday, we'll hit it and we'll just go down a bunch of them. Okay, all right,
Okay,
but you're doing great.
thank you.
All right, so Kim, welcome back. It's been a couple of years. Kim, are you on LinkedIn? Is that you? Okay. Let's come back to, Lee, I wasn't able to give you a call yesterday, but if
No,
you're-
no challenge. I spent yesterday afternoon updating my profile. I know both my profile and myself are under construction.
all right, well, as soon as I finish this, give me about 10 minutes and I'll give you a call.
Sure, yeah, no challenge.
All right. As for the rest of you, you don't want to miss Sunday night. What I'm going to share with all of you, it will be a real game changer, especially when we consider some of the new things that have taken place on LinkedIn. Their use. Let me look in the chat window really quick. Catch up to all of you next time.